loves, welcome back to my kitchen, and in today's Creole recipe I will be sharing with you all my very first attempt at this delicious rice pudding, so let's get cooking. Okay loves, so we have everything in place. Mise en place we call it. So here we have our cooked rice. This is about 2 cups of rice that I cooked. Here we have 1 cup of shredded smoked herrings. We have a 1/4 cup of freshly chopped parsley, a 1/4 cup of seasoning peppers. Now this is about 4 seasoning peppers that I chopped into about a 1/4 cup. This is about half of an onion that I chopped into about a 1/4 cup as well. This is 2 cloves of garlic that I finely crushed into about a tablespoon. This is half a cup of chopped chives. This here is a cup of spinach I steamed and chopped into a cup. And here we have our casing. Now this casing has been cleaned and washed. Now what you want to do, guys, you want to wash it, run it through the water nicely, ensure that it is clean. Put some water into the casing and run it through the entire length of the casing, and then you want to put it in some water with about 1 teaspoon of vinegar and let it soak and stay there for about 5 to 10 minutes to ensure that it is nice and clean. And I'm going to be using 3 of these little peppers from our garden that are spicy. I'm going to chop that up a little later when we're doing the mix. And of course we're going to add salt and pepper where necessary. So guys, let's get into making this rice pudding. Now we place our pot over medium heat, and to that we're adding about a tablespoon of oil. And we're going first with our garlic, our onions, seasoning pepper, we're going to mix that just a bit. Now while that is going, you want to add just about a teaspoon of curry. Then you want to go in with your parsley, your chive, and we're going in with our smoked herring. Then go in with our rice, about a cup at a time. We're going in with our spinach. Just give it a taste, see how it is, if there's enough salt. So now you want to go in with some salt, about a teaspoon, about half a teaspoon of black pepper, some of this complete seasoning, about a teaspoon of that. I'm going to add another half cup of water. We're adding our peppers. We chopped. That's it. We turn off our heat and we let it cool for just about 5 minutes before we put it into our casing. Okay guys, so let's get into stuffing this casing. So we're gonna take one end and using our funnel. Well, guys, this is the easiest way I could figure to put the casing. But if you have a funnel that has this little prickly thing like mine, you want to take your time, be very gentle with it so that it does not burst your casing while you're putting the funnel in. So you want to just push that casing up the funnel. Once we get to the end, you want to give it a little knot. So once we tie off that end, guys, we are now going into stuffing our casing. Now we take our rice and put it through our funnel. Now I started with this chopstick, but then I realized, it was taking a little too much time because it was, a little small to go through the funnel. So then I took this wooden spoon and I started pushing the rice through, and it started working much better. But guys, this was a struggle. It was a real struggle getting everything done. I kept saying the people who do this, they have a lot of patience. My husband said it's not just patience, they know what they're doing, so yeah. Right here now, there's a little bit of the air pockets that I tried taking off. And in the process of trying to remove the air pockets, that is when it burst. You can see 2 of the little holes right there. So I had to just tie it, so that I could put that particular piece into the pot because it just wasn't having it. It really wasn't having it. Let me tell you, this was really a struggle, guys, but I really enjoyed doing it. So I just cut off that piece. I tried salvaging that 4th one, but it really wasn't having it. So I just cut it off. I took some of the crochet thread that I had washed and cleaned and cut down to size, and I just tied in those individual areas. Once I was done tying, I took those 3 pieces of pudding and I put it into a pot, and I went off camera to do the rest because I could not have handled doing it on the camera because it was kind of a little strenuous. So yeah. So this is how we are looking in the end. Now guys, this was truly honestly a struggle. Still have some of the little air pockets in this area here, but this is what we're looking in the end. You don't want to put each of them too tightly because when it goes into the steam, it's going to expand a little bit and you don't want it to burst. So we're taking our pots, we're going to just add it to the 3 that we already had in there. Gently. We're going to put it on our flame. We're adding about 1 cup of water. Oh gosh, this is my first time doing this, guys. I'm so nervous but so excited at the same time. So excited. So we're going to cover up our pot. We're basically going to let it steam for about 10 minutes or so. Now while I was steaming, guys, I added an extra 2 cups of water and switched it around a little bit just to ensure that all parts of that casing was well cooked. Okay guys, so I turned my back for like 2 minutes to get something done and this happened. I don't know, man. I just looked at it and said, you know what, I'm just going to, I think, sweep the floor. When I came back, this happened, but thankfully it's just these two. So yeah, so I'm now going to take them out from the water. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm really excited about this, guys. Really excited. So I'm gonna take it off from the water so that I can leave it to cool. Put it on my plates. Seeing how these two ended up bursting, I don't want to take the chance. So I don't want to leave the others any longer for me to be disappointed. So I'm gonna take it off and put it into my plate so it can cool before I dig right in. Hot. Handle with care, guys. Handle with care. Put this outside. Food, glorious food indeed. Guys, this turned out so good. I was just so impressed that this was my first time making this rice pudding. It turned out so good. It was just a little dry, so if you do try this, add a little more than the extra cup of water that I added so that you can get it to be nice and moist. But this was it. I absolutely loved this. Let me know in the comment section below if you have ever had rice pudding. Let me know if you try this recipe, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.